Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here in the simulator zone at Plantworx with Sam Mercer, the Chief Operating Officer for Plantworx. Sam, we've known each other for a long time now and it's great to see you back with the simulator zone. This is all about operators and future operators coming in, trying the equipment as we see behind us here. And it's then about how it builds into the whole process of Plantworx, doesn't it? So why the simulator zone again for Plantworx this year?
Well, the success of the simulator zone in 2019, was phenomenal. So to be able to host it again on behalf of Plantworx is fantastic. As you can see, there's lots of possible kind of new entrants to the industry here today. The technology of simulators, it hasn't yet been finalised really. It's still growing. These have got new systems on. We've got kind of fatigue monitoring. We've got seat monitoring now. So as they lean forward, the views change. It is becoming more and more realistic. They're all fitted with GPS systems. They're all fitted with additional safety systems. It still really is a kind of innovative thing to have within the industry.
And I think what I like about simulators is people can try out the job as well, just like they're trying out here, but they have all the things around them that they would see in the cab. So follow me around here, folks, because, we've also got a very big Plantworx branded logo here of what you're trying to achieve with the business, because, some people will just know you as, say, an excavator, hirer, just the core equipment. But now we've got crushing and screening here, and we've got digital as well, which we're going to talk about in a moment, folks. How has the business evolved over those last 4 years since you were last here?
Yeah, it's driven massively. More kind of major project success, more tier one success. The brand of the business is is well established, and with that we're able to open new divisions and new depots with much less resistance into the local area. Our kind of skip into digital has been phenomenal. Cab kits, surveying equipment, has been a real success. Crushing and screening, which is a very specialist division of the business, is having great success for us. So heavy haulage is about to be launched, and we're just kind of growing that offering, that range of offering for our customer base.
Now, when that happens, folks, what you need to do is you make sure that all of the information's in the right place. That's why digital is so important, and that's why we're starting here in what is a new 3-phase process in here about what you're doing digitally to help customers and also to collect that vital information for the tier ones want, and the tier twos and specialist house builders and things like that want now. So HirePod.
Yes.
What is it?
So this forms part of Hire Insights, which is our kind of data platform we offer to our client base. It's built up of 3 things: telematic data, admin data, and HirePod. HirePod, if you're familiar with machine telematics, this is telematics of the soft squidgy thing in the cab of the operator.
Right.
So this is making sure we're supplying the right operators to the right project on the right machine for the right purpose. Right. Also giving people option, giving them transparency, giving them some history about how is this person ended up on my project today. You called us yesterday, maybe last week, you asked for a machine and operator, you know all the information about the machine, but very little about the driver. So in this, for this instance, you would log into this as you would, Machine Max or any other platform. You'll see all the drivers that are on hire to you, the drivers that have previously been on hire to you, what they have driven, what your scoring for them was, what is their history within Plantforce or within your business of working with you, because that history's kept. You can also download any tickets. This profile we're looking at the moment, he's got 360 above and below. He's also got 180. He's got a dozer ticket, but then he's also got an excavator assessment that is done by ourselves, minimum 6 monthly. He's had GNSS basic machine guidance training. He's also had efficiency dynamics. So if you want a copy of these tickets, you can get them. Some job types they specialize in, and it just makes being able to match your plant operator to the role you want them to do a little bit more easier.
Also, what it does do, folks, and what I'm really important about things like that is recognition for hard work. It's recognition for that operator adding more skill sets into their whole standards, and also it's recognition that they're the brains inside of the machine, folks. Therefore, you know, when you can see that they've got all these things on their tickets, when you can see that they're understanding what to doing, and when you can see a pathway for young people coming in or new people coming into the industry to say, here's how we're starting it, here's how we're building your profile, here's how we're giving you the skills for the future. Really important. So, HirePod done. Right, next one, folks. So, it's admin data. Nobody likes admin, believe me. I hate admin, I really do. But when you're doing things, when you have to report to customers, when you have to look at the carbon usage, when you have to look at making sure everything is right, you know, at the end of a hire, on hire, off hire, all these sort of stuff, it creates admin. But when you can digitalize it, it creates a whole lot less paperwork because it's paperless, and also you can interrogate that kind of data easier. So admin, data, that's what it's all about, I guess.
It's a vital thing, but yeah, anything that we do as a business, this gives you a window into it to get a copy of anything, whether it's a 12 monthly cert, timesheet, invoice, order, it's all there. You log in, take what you want, you know, we just cut that interaction down really and just give you full access, kind of no restrictions.
And the decision making for me is about real time. It's not about what happened last week, why couldn't we change that? It's about saying, look, we've got, for example, a prime mover's just gone down. Yep. We can see a rook of ADTs waiting. You know, we've got that information. Now that relates to people. Then people get alerts. They can see what they can do to actually change that. You get that alert. You've got engineers down there. Everything works because it's that real time. Because things do go wrong, but equally we can see changes in weather. So we can have lots and lots of weather one day where it's peeing it down with rain, the site's a mess. But so let's take away some of those units off the fleet at that time because they're all idling, waiting in a queue, you know, or the travel times are different. So let's add things on when it's dig season and beautiful weather like we're having here. Again, that's a partnership with Machine Match you've had for some time, so that data is really being fed back in. Of course, we wouldn't be here at a simulator zone without wanting to talk about the operators again, but also wanted to talk about the industry and what they feel about technologies. And one thing I do like, we're going to finish with this, folks, is today we're doing a survey. Well, today for the whole show, we're doing a survey about machine control because, Sam, we all know machine control, it's now mandated on big projects and things, but people, you know, are used to it in certain respects. Other people actually quite scared of it or apprehensive in when it comes to utilizing it. And I think for me, having this survey here today to collect data from real people, folks, on their opinions, helps us actually shape the way in which we introduce machine control, train machine control, and the way in which we can talk as an industry to say, we need to talk more about the certain things that the people are going to put on the survey today. So important, isn't it?
It is, and I think, you know, as hire providers within the industry, you know, we provide a cost-efficient way to have an introduction into GPS, into it. So, you know, it's very risk-free. You know, it's cost-effective, and people can kind of dip their toe in and see how they get on. But you know, lots of decisions are made at the top level. You know, the tier ones are driving forward with this stuff at a very, very fast pace. And if we're not keeping up behind, you know, the gap is going to get bigger. So it's some very interesting results coming through on the survey already, and it is interesting to have, you know, what is the real-time view of kind of the general population of people here, because you know, some people are really struggling, some people are very fearful all over the technology, and some people are, the later it gets, the harder it is and the more intimidating it is to come in at this point. So it's great to have some real-time data back today from people's experience.
And I'm going to get this data off the folks here. I'm going to get some high-end line stuff from you guys to see what's going on out there, because there will be a debate around it. But equally, it's great to see that what we're doing is supporting individuals and recognizing the way in which we should bring the industry together. So that's it for here from the simulator zone, from the HirePod, from the admin section. Nobody likes admin, folks. From the telemetry data that we've got real time. But then to the people here at the show. Great to see you. Sam, thanks a lot.
Cheers.